Welcome back to the land of mystery and adventure. It's time to reopen the gates for these strange new visitors to tell a new story for all to hear. Now let's the adventure begin! Chapter 8, The Desert Travels. The Desert Travels. After a bright light flashed across my view, I woke up in a strange house. Your Majesty, you're awake, said a familiar voice. As I stand back, I recognized an old face named Sir Belvedere. Let's look around in the longhouse. I assumed it was Belvedere's place. At the rear walked back and Sir Belvedere said, "You two boys are so lucky that the fairies was there to save you," as he fixed 2 cups of tea. Wait, did Feline tell us that we had to find out our own way out of the dream zone? As I rattled to the table. Sorry, I didn't mean for any of this to happen. Now that my actions are not knightly, yes, I would never be a noble knight. Severe as he declared himself as undeemable. Veer, I forgive you for that reckless action, but you need to forgive yourself. He's trying to bring back the old naive Veer. Veer, I think it's time to start. You're the reason why I adopted you, said Sir Belvedere, as the 6 rings pulsed with bright colors. Then all the colored lights fused into a white void. When I was a kid, I wasn't a noble, but a simple farmer's child. As the void stilled, a big family working on the field. At the new farmhouse fell out of the sky, continued Belvedere, as the image changed into a slightly modern Kansas house that came from a tornado. After we lost our form, I was forced into a slave trade, said Belvedere, as the void showed a farmer's wife sailing a child to a desert bandit. After a few years of working as a child slave, an old noble couple bought me out of that life, said Belvedere, as the white void disappeared. So, Veer, ever since I found you, waddling through the desert, I repaid the kindness of that couple, said Belvedere with a sign of relief. Thanks, Dad. I'm ready to find your lost friend, Sai, said Veer in a more calm manner. That was a very touching story, Belvedere. I believe it's time to go, I said as we left the house. After walking through a desert for a few hours, we arrived at the Gleeman village. Let's continue walking. Our horses, Gallop and Stallion, were safe in the stables. Well, boys, this is right. Your part of the journey ends for right now. As me and Veer walked to the well, after me, Veer drunk from the Valina came and said, "Hey, Sonny, it's been years since we last met." As it has been a long time, as I continued walking through the busy streets. "Well, I'm guessing a lower state inside the Newston Kingdom," as a yellow glowing marble flew out of the pocket. Even though I can't leave my kingdom, doesn't mean I can't join the adventures every once in a while. The voice of a lord that came from the yellow marble. I should have known that Ravanta taught you to use magic, said Feline, as we all walked inside our slightly cluttered house. Well, Feline, I'd like to know more about my mom, Queen Myra, said Lord, in a curious tone. Well, I can do more than just tell you. I can show you, said Feline, as her hands turned into a shadow black as he hit the ground. Shadowy images appear everywhere. Everyone wants to know about the pride war of the school. So turned into figures of kids and adults alike fighting each other. But before that war, Myra met and fell in love with Zaraz, said Feline, as the shadows turned into a small boy and girl right outside the No More Castle. Then after Roberto was banished from the Gleeman village, Myra and Zaraz had to sneak into each other's kingdoms continued Valine, a young boy climbing the wall and passing 2 royal guards. Since the kings of both the Newston and the Ulster kingdoms didn't like each other because of a feud clouded in the past, added Valine as the shadows turned into a kingdom split into 3. After the kings of Newston and Ulster kingdoms die, Queen Myra and King Zaraz forget of their previous love for each other, now being tinged with hatred. Said Valine as the shadows disappeared back into her hands. Thanks, Valine, for helping me to learn more about my mom. I had no idea that she loved someone else before King Henry. As the yellow marble fell into my hands, after I put the marble back into my pocket, I said, Valine, you don't know a lot about this world. I said, being confused and intimidated by the type of magic just used. It didn't feel like light or ancient magic, but it might be neutral or dark magic. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's getting quite late. Maybe you two can leave in the morning, said Valina as he quickly climbed up the ladder. It was like she read my mind before going. I couldn't tell if this was Valine's normal strangeness or a different type of strange altogether. Only time can give me the answers that I still seek 20 years later. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and buy my book off Amazon. Bye.